did you like Dershowitz, Trump? I mean, I really like Dershowitz. I do think a point of criticism on Dershowitz is he seems to look to support Trump a lot more than to analyze things as they are legally. I'll give it to him. He predicted that the Supreme Court will shoot down his birthright citizenship executive order. But I mean, I think he's either about to release or released a book on how he could run for a third term. Why would he stretch over backwards for that? It's a very outlandish argument to stake your reputation on. But otherwise, his legal analysis largely, I mean, I like. And he does seem to be pretty nuanced. That's something I admire about him. And he did have a podcast that I tuned into. Unfortunately, his producer was his son, and his son passed, so that stopped. So now, Hamilton, let's go into this. Using Dersh's analysis, they would need to revoke all green cards and not specific or individual ones. Well, no. What Dershowitz's analysis goes for is the protection of free speech for green card holders is a statutory protection. So now, if the executive, in their discretion, wants to use that power to revoke the green card, which the executive granted to the green card holder, they can do so. And added is that element of he didn't disclose prior employments or prior engagements properly in his green card application. The second point was, I believe there was a question on whether there was some sort of endorsement of a terrorist organization or something like that. And they were trying to connect it on whether he supported Hamas or not. I'm not too clear on the details now. I was when the case was fresh, but this just came back since the appeals ruling reversed that decision yesterday. Let's go into Desert Sunset over here. Free speech is for everyone in the states, citizen or not. In some way, yes. In some way, yes. By the legal analysis that I'm citing, sometimes it's constitutionally protected and sometimes it's statutorily protected. Again, that's the legal analysis I'm looking at. There may be some case law otherwise, but that's just what I was exposed to. You have something on your own. I'm more than happy to learn and engage and evolve. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? I'm definitely not set in my ways in no way about it. There's a thing that's happening in the news. Trump is trying to revoke people so he can invoke the Insurrection Act. I think since the 2020 protests and riots that happened, he always looked at it like some sort of tantalizing maneuver to invoke the Insurrection Act. It's like he wants to do it. I don't see his appeal. Maybe he wants to be a big strong man, but I mean, guys, an insurrection is an insurrection. It's not Minneapolis. There's that. Let's go with, what else we got? Corinne had to head out early. Missed her. The ones that breached the Capitol should be in jail or have spent time in jail. Nancy, that's the comment I'm referring to. Amen. And let's look at a couple more comments and we'll wrap up. Hamilton White, Trump administration is trying to eliminate, that's, I believe, 1A, and others free speech will not survive as we know it. Well, the First Amendment. I sure hope not. The First Amendment is, well, I'm not going to go ahead defending the First Amendment. You guys know how valuable it is. It'll definitely change. And as much as Trump wants change, especially on the constitutional level, he's going to test it. And I believe the checks on his power will make sure that something remains. And listen, on the bright side, all it takes is someone who is a major believer in the First Amendment, as we know it now, to just undo it, right? And I'll take a few more comments, and then we'll head out on our Fridays.